So I'm Bernie Connor, I work for Action Together. I'm part of a community wellbeing team. Part of that team is a team of social prescribing officers, of which I'm one, and cover the Hyde, Hattersley and Longingdale areas. Social prescribing really is around a non-medical approach to supporting people to care better for themselves. A lot of research has been done around where medical interventions and medication for people doesn't always work. What they need is something else.
I was in hospital in April and I'd broken my ankle very badly. I've got screws and metal construction in my ankles basically to save my life. My knee gave way when I was in my own home because I need 2 knee operations. So grade 4 and grade 5, you know, which MRI scan showed, which was done a year ago, back July, anyhow. So there I was, on the floor, 15 hours on my own. I live on my own. I broke my ankle, and when I was in hospital, I thought, this is it. I felt like a horse, and a lame horse. I had to be shot, and don't bother seeing it because I didn't see any future for myself because I'd waited so long for my knee operation. Now this has happened. Goodness knows what's going to happen next. So the network, picked up on me and led me to Bernie. Yeah. And she came to my house and talked to me. I cried a lot. And my daughter just came once a week to take me to church and take me for a meal. And that's the only time I got out, apart from an appointment every 6 weeks where the ambulance would come. So I was pretty lonely. So, talk about friends. Where are your friends when you need them, Nobody came round, nobody rung me up, goodness knows. But anyway, I had Bernie with Give Me Hope. She gave me a lot of leaflets about things I could go to, even in a wheelchair, which I did. And I went to an armchair exercise group, which I didn't take to. I went to a few other groups, but with certain writing groups, one thing or another, it didn't suit me. And I told Bernie, and she came to see me again. We talked some more, communicated through emails and etc. And then she suggested these drama groups.
Okay, so on the spot. Let me start with right. And on the spot. And 1, 2, and round, down, wiggle.
I really wanted to go. I mean, sometimes I'd be thinking, no, I don't want to go. And then I taught myself to think, well, I can go, but I don't have to go in, And then I thought, right, well, if I get over that bit, I can just go in for an hour, and then I can make some excuse and go. So I did like these little baby steps of talking myself into going, and it ended up all right, you know what I mean? And I thought, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna walk in there and die, am I? Doesn't matter what happens. I'm not gonna die.
I don't wanna be a carer. I won't look after anyone. I don't wanna be a carer. I want to have some fun. I hate playing bingo, even if I won. I don't wanna be a carer. I'd have to bite your bum.
So what's come out of it is I've joined a fantastic group. Then it's a kind of like you find that you actually other things come to you, like the chair lady came round whilst I was in the group, and Liz, and said, "Does anybody want to volunteer?" So I need volunteers. And I just said, "I can sew." And she came and put her hands on my shoulder and said, "You're a very special person." And we all have life's knocks, don't we? So even though you might think, oh, it's wonderful for her now, I'm still going home to an empty house, but it was hard for me at first because I thought to myself, it was so lively when I went out and I felt lifted. I thought, I've got to go home to an empty house now, and then it was sort of started again. I think, a couple of days went by being alone, And then I thought, right, I've got to get myself out again to my next group. But I found that over time, for a couple of months, I'm more positive about myself now. More positive about actually being at home. Yeah, I read more. I actually start doing some paintings at home, you know, things like that. Yeah, and you know, it's like I've got new little families to go to.
My dog is a good